It's your girl Shay Renee, and I want to welcome everybody back to my channel. Yes, say, period. Now I know I should have put y'all on my tripod. Like I know I should have put y'all on my tripod, but like I didn't feel like that. You see, I didn't feel like that. Period. I didn't. But like, yeah. Ah, Lord, I said, child, what I'm gonna do when start singing song? Hold on. Ooh, you see. Ugh. Oh my God, Poopa. So I was like, listen, I feel so good to be back. Hold on. First of all, it feels so good to be back. It feels amazing. Your girl is feeling like I don't know, like I would say I'm feeling good. You know what I'm saying? Better, I would say. Child, because I did have a crash out moment. Oh yeah, politicking out. Yeah, let's talk about it. Child, I feel like I had a crash out moment. And like it's crazy because I feel like as a Capricorn, like you never really have to just worry about them like that. One thing about a Capricorn gonna have a crash out moment and be like talking themselves back up. You see what I'm saying? On the way back up from the fall. You see, like damn, that hurt. You know what I'm saying? Bet you won't do that shit no more. Just little pep talk, whatnot. I'm always good, though. I'm good, child. Couple of little, uh, good little couple of miles in, and I'm ready. You see, I be ready. Because it wasn't nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I had a moment. You know, like, have you ever felt like you was like, your buttons was pushed and like you handle things in a way that you would wish you wouldn't have. You know what I'm saying? If you can go back, you would do it differently. Like, yeah, that's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm totally at with it. Yeah, the craziest thing is though, like I'm just now realizing that my pooper stars, my pooper stars who follow me everywhere might be trying to link what I'm saying to, and it has nothing to do with my story time that I just did. So that's crazy. Well, yeah, it's not the same thing. But anyway, a child that's neither here nor there. You see, child, Cardi B's a sister, little hen dog. I said, now if you don't calm down, little hen dog, little head, you see, she tripping. I said, the sis is tripping. I said, did she call that Megan Thee Stallion? I felt like she was calling out Megan Thee Stallion, and it's crazy. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button though, cause we're gonna get there. Period. Like a journey, absolutely, or a nice car ride. We're gonna get there. You see. Um, I said, well, the hen dog is back. That's crazy. Ha! That's crazy. I said now she didn't came back reminding me of Offset when he was playing Marlon Wayne's from that little movie Menace, whatever. Don't be a menace while drinking your juice or whatever. Yeah, like, do we have a problem? I said, go ahead, little sis. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a little sister too. You know, I I don't have nobody up under me, so I know what it's like. You know what I'm saying? To feel like you gotta just, you know what I'm saying? Get in that mode, you know? I understand. But at the same time, I'm like, oh my God, I want her to chill. You see, I want her to chill. Um, hmm I said, like Pookie said, on New Jack City. Oh, one and a two and a three and a four. You see? Yeah. I would need to just chill. Uh take a breather. Do a little countdown. But yeah, y'all, we gonna get there. We're gonna get there. We're gonna talk about her in a minute. But Ebony on the track is back. Yeah. Period. Ooh, y'all know I'm sick. Ooh, I need to clean my nose, wipe my nose, clean my nose, whatever. However, I want to say that. You see, I sure the fuck do. But I just did that. That's crazy. Before I went live, and before I pressed live, and before I went live, and before I pressed live. Y'all just don't know. Let me find out. I might have to take. Ha! You see, because I will. Shout out to that. I just will. Like, I'm in a place in time in my life where, man, listen, I'm coasting. Yeah, I'm coasting like a big old, hold on. Like a, deuce and a quarter. Yeah, shout out to that. Like a big deuce and a quarter. Baby, I'm coasting. Oh! Oh! Shit, you see? Child, it almost all fell down. Yeah, like Selena Johnson said, I said it almost all fell down. I had to stop it. Ooh, child, I had to stop it. You know, like, oh my God, y'all know what that reminded me of when I said that? When I said I had to stop it. My childhood, like when I used to ride bikes. Ooh, I used to hurt myself on bikes, y'all. Mm. It was a lovely mess, you see? Period. Oh my God. When I was a little girl, child, I used to go through it riding bikes. Like my feet would get caught in the spokes and all of that. You see? I said all of that. It used to be a mess. That's crazy. Oh, hey, y'all know I say that all the time here. Weird. I be like, you see? I be saying that. And it seems like I just saw somebody say that in the comments or something. I see that, so I said, influence. Yeah, shout out to that. I said, yeah. Damn it. If you gonna be something, be influential. Yeah, see? So shout out to that. Ooh, child. Now I know I be saying for sure. Never mind, that's neither here nor there. Y'all know we politicking. It is what it is. We kind of politicking out. Hold on. Okay. Cause it's mine, oh mine. So shout out to that. Child. I felt like standing up today. For real, it's one of them kind of days, baby. I felt like Megan Thee Stallion said, it's whatever. It's whatever. It's whatever. It's whatever. Now, see, I know. You see, every time I go live, I be pressing, this is not for kids. Hello, alert. Period. This ain't for kids alert. I said this ain't gonna be for kids alert. You see? And then like, I don't know. My babies be like, you know what I mean? My babies be like, I had to slide through and hit the like button. You see, mama? Yeah, they be like, I saw you on my stuff. Yeah. Ooh, I forgot my nose. Hold on, y'all. I got to clean my nose. I ain't gonna be able to do that. I ain't gonna be able to do that. You see. In fact, I think I might have to take me a little break. I might have to take me a little break to like, you know, get myself better. Cause like listen, y'all. This is the real tea, right? This is the real tea, right? I like my household. You know, my show's executive producer got me sick, right? And he been better. You know what I'm saying? He been better. It's like I'm like he got me sick, but he better before me. And I guess that would make sense though if he was sick before me. But still, you know, like it's taking too long. Yeah, I said it's just taking too long. So like, you know what I'm saying? I might, if y'all don't see me, if I come up missing in action, like that's what it is. Like that's what that were, y'all, for real. Like I might need some time. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I love it. You see, when y'all come talk that talk with me. Pig, like Rihanna said. But at the same time, though, yeah, you know, I gotta take care of myself. I gotta be taking care of myself. You see what I'm saying? And like, yeah, no, absolutely not. You know, yeah. I might have to take, you know, a couple of days. It just is what it is. And like, ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Cause I be pushing myself. I be pushing myself. I be pushing myself. I do. Shit. I swear, Bum B be in the back of my head. I got to keep on pushing. Keep on pushing. Matter of fact, that song used to come on all the time when I was working there, and I like it. I won't skip it. Some stuff when I'm running, I don't want to hear that. You see? Let me tell you something. If you can make somebody's playlist when they working out, you got yourself a bop. You see? It just is what it is. You got yourself something. Period. It just is what it is. And like, I like that song right there. It used to come on, and it don't come on like it used to. But anyway, yeah, that's just like a natural, you know what I'm saying? I'm always pushing. I'm going to do that. I'm going to keep it pushing. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. You see? I really don't. I really don't. You know what I'm saying? I really don't be caring what's going on around me. Like, I'm going to have to. Yeah, see? Like I am. It just is what it is. I always got my scooter. Okay? Period, Nene. So you ain't even got the ass. Okay, Miss Preston girl. Okay, period. So shout out to that. But anyway, though. Yes, baby, Miss Ebony on the track is back. And I said, oh my God, my pooper stars is gonna think I'm tripping. I said, hold on. Can y'all see my nose? I said, oh, my poop star's gonna think I'm tripping. I'm loving my curls, y'all. It took me like 3.5 seconds. I said 3.5 seconds. You know what I'm saying? I put my little conditioner and my little stuff in my head, and I was like, okay, that look good. You see? You see? Pig. You know what I'm saying? I said he was doing it for me, you know? My curls was popping. Just like chewing gum. So I said, yeah, you see, I'm gonna need my son to file back. Yeah, period, I'm gonna need him to file back. Cause he always asking me about my hair. I don't know what's his concern with my hair. Yes, I am growing it back out, pooper stars, okay, I am. Damn it. Period. Cause you know what I'm saying, I miss my hair. It just is what it is. I miss my hair. You see? But at the same time, like I'm enjoying myself. Like I'm having a good time. Shoot, I am having a good time. Not worrying about no hair. Not thinking about no hair. Y'all see? And I wake up every day and ain't doing no hair like that, you know? Mm-hmm. Period. So shout out to that. But like, yes, y'all. Ebony on the track is back. I say, oh, my papa sauce gonna think I'm tripping. Like I said, I don't know what this is. Maybe it was just coincidental. But like, I was just thinking about her the other day, y'all. For real. For real. Real talk. On my mama. Yeah. On my hood. Yeah. Which one? I said, which one? You don't need me to put this on. Okay. No, but for real. My mama a G. Shout out to my mama too. She don't mind. You see, she don't mind. She don't mind. She don't mind. But at the same time, my mama be on here sometimes. And let me tell you something, mama. Like, the more and more I grow and the more and more I go and the older I get and stuff, I just really, really be wanting to be myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know. You know what I'm saying? My mama know me. You know what I'm saying? One thing about me and my mama, we got a relationship where, like, I ain't never, you see, had to be nothing but myself with her. So, anyway. Yeah, mama. I said I'm getting to a place where, you know, like it just is what it is. My content, you know, it's getting a little bit more adult, like I would say. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm just like saying shit with my chest, you know? It just is what it is. I'm saying stuff with my chest. And I'm being more unapologetically myself. You see? Okay, because I was put here to be myself. Damn it. You know? Like, and you know, who else would I want to be? Okay? So anyway, shout out to that. I want to confidently be myself. You see? I want to jump in my boots. Jump in my shoes. You know? And like, step. You know what I'm saying? Happily motherfucking step. You see? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes, Miss Preston Curl. So anyway, I'm like, what is Ebony on the track been doing? I'm thinking to myself, just at the blue. And that's crazy. Lord Jesus, watch over her. Take care of her. Your will be done in her life, not mine, you see. Because, like, I realized that I didn't pray for her when she crossed my mind. When people cross my mind, I like to pray for them. Seriously. Because I would just be thinking, like, I don't know why that happened, but, like, you just ran through my mind, so let me stop and pray for you. You know, that's what I like to do. It's all random. You know, I feel like it's all random. But I did not pray for her, I don't think. Maybe I did, but I don't remember. But anyway, she crossed my mind, and I was thinking to myself, like, I wonder how she been. You know what I'm saying? Because Ebony on the track, yeah, do your research. She's a character. Hey, Mario. Shout out to you for jumping in my comments. She a character. She is an absolute character. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to put it. Like, some days she a vibe, and some days, like, she just too much chili. You know? Yeah, some days she's just too much chili for the hot dog, if you will. And, yes, trust and believe. But overall, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got no issues with Ebony. I like Ebony. You know what I'm saying? And y'all know I used to have a cloud wasting thing. You know what I'm saying? Where people used to annoy me, and they used to get on my nerves when I felt like they was like blessed with some type of clout and they didn't know what to do with it, right? They was just all over the place. You see? They was just all over the place. Just doing everything but like the right thing with it. You see? And like that's how Ebony was. So I had her on my clout wasting list, but I ended up taking her off, you know, because she started doing better. She started like, shoot, I don't know. She stopped being a crash out. Y'all remember how it's Fetty Wap baby mama? I cannot think of her name because she done got quiet. What's her name? Shay? I do not. I could not think of her name, y'all. She done got real quiet. So shout out to that. That's crazy. Lachey. Lizay. Lachey, something like that. Yeah, she used to be a crash out too. Both of them, they really didn't know what to do with their little clout. You know what I'm saying? They had. But anyway, she ran across my mind, and I was like, dang, I wonder what she doing with herself. You know what I'm saying? In this day and time, because she been quiet. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to her, shout out to that. Child, tell me why, right when I said that, here she come back on the scene. Child, right when I thought about her to myself, here she come right back on the scene. In the blogs, I said, damn, that's crazy. I don't know what to think. I don't know if that's like some sixth sense stuff or like I said, a coincidence or what, but like that was wild to me. But anyway, here she came though, spilling some tea though. Yeah, so shout out to her, shout out to that, baby. She didn't came talking about her ex, which is who, you know, that's London on the track, her ex, who she got a baby by. His ex-girlfriend, Shensia. I think that's how you say her name. Shensia. I believe that's how you say the girl name. We're talking about Shensia, who is allegedly 28 years old, was over there trying to be booed up with Shador Sanders and go into the NFL draft with him. And I said, baby, I start dry heaving just a little bit. I said, what? 28? She 28 in what years? Jamaican? You see? I said, baby, one word came to my mind. Bambi. Because, baby, you see, I said, baby, like the girls is gone, you know, I done already told y'all, it is what it is. In Hollywood, the girls be feeling like they gotta lie about their age. I mean, it just is what it is. Hollywood is really, 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 what's the word I'm looking for? Like they like young people, if that makes sense. They like young stars, you know. Hell, they didn't just land on Plymouth Rock. Remember they used to say that we were young? I don't know why that came to my mind, but for real. You see? And Plymouth Rock didn't just land on them. Nah, but for real. People like Bow Wow them, you know, like they didn't just, you see? It's because, to me, Hollywood likes some young. I mean, it just is what it is. Young. Like, easy bake oven. You know what I'm saying? Like straight out the easy bake oven. You know what I'm saying? If you will. And I think that's why, hell, look at me. I'm just drifting. But for real though. For real. I think that's why Kanye West be the way he be. I'm finna go clean my nose because I ain't gonna be able to do that. So shout out to that. Shout out to that, boo stars. I got to clean my nose. Anyway, so y'all gonna have to hold on to your love. And guess what? If you gotta run, I'm not mad at it. I'm never, you see? I'm never mad at it. Come back. Just come back. Yeah, hit the like button and make sure you come back. Period. Like you told Smokey. Period. We not done here. We got things to talk about. But yeah, she allegedly 28 years old. I said, I don't know if I believe that. So shout out to that. I said, I don't know if I believe that. Y'all hold on. Period. Hold on. Y'all know when y'all visiting me, it ain't gonna be no wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, anyway. Y'all know I don't give it up like that. Yeah, now. I sure don't. Y'all better check out my shorts. Yeah. Y'all see I do shorts? Period. I said y'all better check out my shorts. If that's how you want it like that. If that's how you like it like that. You see? But I don't give it up like that, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. This is what's being a pest in my life. That's what the man said on Shadows. You've been a pest in my life. Yeah. Period. I feel like I got it. So, look, baby. I wish my stuff didn't go dead. If my stuff didn't go dead, y'all, I would be on here with y'all way longer than what I be on here. So shout out to that. Like, you gotta understand. Mm. Mm. I come from a time where like, when I just, like, how long ago was that? Damn, I don't even know how long ago that was. Like, time, I swear, time just, it's different. Everything is just like, it's like mumbo jumbo. It's like a big old goulash now. Like, I can't, everything is, I don't even remember. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. What was I about to say? Yeah, at one point in time, I used to be up all night. Yeah, like the song say, up all night, up all day. Period. So I was trying to get paid, you see. And with that being said, um, I used to be on people's lives. Yeah, I was dedicating my life being on people's lives. I was, but like they was helping me pass the time. This is what it is. So shout out to that. And like they would be on live for hours, 5, 6 hours. You know what I'm saying? Like getting me through my shift. I was working. So shout out to that. And you know what I'm saying? I be feeling like I could do that too sometimes. It's just my stuff. My stuff be going there. And I guess once my stuff go dead, I play dead, okay? Because I don't be coming back. You see? I just don't be coming back. But it's like, I guess it's like, it be knocking a fight out of me. You know what I'm saying? Or something like that. Okay. So anyway, the baby mama, she comes back revealing tea. I said, well, shout out to that. We appreciate you, Ebony, and you make sure you take care of yourself. Period. In the process. But yeah, baby, she came back dropping tea, letting us know that Shensia is trying to push up on Shador. I said, oh, you know. I said, how we feel about that, child? Let's process that. I'm about to process, you know, that with my audience. Like, how y'all feel about that? You see? How y'all feeling about Shinsia, who is allegedly 28 years old now? Shinsia looks to be already in her 30s, okay? Great looking lady. Great looking woman. But still, past her 20s, okay? She looking. Now, if they just absolutely had to, force me to believe that, yeah, I said, force it, child. You see? Like Nike. So I'm telling you right now, they forcing that. It just is what it is. They forcing the hell out of that. Anyway, let's continue. Whatever. You see, it's a hard 28, okay? It just is what it is. It's a like a subdivision. It's developed. Okay, it's a developed 28. Okay, shout out to that. Let me just say it like that. Okay, but I wanted to check in with my audience, and I said, like, what is it giving? Is it giving buzzard? Like, is it giving old buzzard vibes, y'all? Or is it giving, like, let them live? Because Shador is allegedly 23 years old. You see, he's 23. You know what? For me, let me tell y'all what it is for me. If Shador was my son, I really wouldn't want him talking to Shinsia. I believe that's how you say it. I wouldn't, you see, because Shinsia looks, you see, she just looked too, yeah. She looked too ready for Shador. You see? And I honestly feel like in this situation, it's gonna be I would say literally for real, case by case. You see? Yeah, just like child support. Just like a child support judge. It's really gonna be case by case. For me. You know what I'm saying? Because like it's this lady named Corinne Hawthorne. Corinne Hawthorne, I believe. And like I like Corinne. I don't know how old Corinne is, but Corinne looks at least 28. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe a little bit older. But Corinne is the kind of person where, like, I wouldn't care if Shador dated her, if that makes sense. So I feel like it's the person. It's gonna be the person for me. And like, for me, it's an absolute no. You see, it's just gonna be an absolute no. Like, not nothing serious, Shador. You know? But y'all let me know if it's a vibe to y'all, okay? Like 2 Chainz said or not, okay? But anyway, after that, I got to go. So shout out to that. And then y'all, Trippie Redd. He get on my nerve. He seemingly having regrets about how he been treating his baby mama, Coy Leray. Since she been pregnant with a baby. And I said, look at him. Yeah. Somebody done got in his ear and told him how precious the baby shower is, and now he on live talking. You see, I was just telling y'all he was a quiet man. I said I thought he was a quiet man, but yeah. seemingly he's living with some type of regret. He told me, my baby ain't had no baby shower soon, blogs. So y'all run with that. I said, I caught that. Like, what you mean your baby? Your baby? Your baby? That was weird. You see, he trying to manipulate Coily Ray. Into being at the baby shower. And then he gonna go back to calling her bitches and hoes online. You see? So like, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Do with your moment, Coy, as you see fit. Whatever you see fit. I said, but listen, while you in the mood to talking and you in the mood to tell us everything, tell us why you cheated. Yeah. Okay? Tell us why you cheated and why you decided to do it so soon. Okay? And did you ever stop? Was you ever faithful? You see? Yeah. Go on, tell us a little bit more why you standing on that mountaintop. You see, Trippy Red. And then anyway, after that, let me move on and let me talk about Jaguar. All right. Oh, somebody is finally suing Jaguar, right? I said y'all done finally got what y'all was looking for. Yeah, Miss Pressing Girl. Word on the curb is Brian McKnight. I said, what? I said, who? Yeah, like an owl. I said, who? They said Brian McKnight. I said, Lord, he done finished count. Yeah. Yeah, like Pookie said, a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. Period, okay? Yeah, shout out to that. He suing Jaguar right for defamation. Defamation of his damn character, you see? Cause I guess Jaguar right that jump fly, you see, and let it come up out her mouth that he was allegedly, you know, you see, going to do college with his wife, or with his ex-wife. And I said, well, y'all finally getting what y'all want. Y'all been wanting Jaguar to get sued. Why nobody ever sue Jaguar? Why don't nobody ever sue Jaguar? Why don't nobody ever sue Jaguar? She telling the truth. I said, oh, Lord, that y'all finna get her sued for her storage unit. I said, y'all remember the last time she went to jail? She went to jail for keeping the U-Haul too long. Okay? We're gonna have to see how you come up out of this one, Miss Pressing Girl. Okay? It just is what it is, Jack. You jumped in that car, Jack. So shout out to that. We all know Jaguar, right? Gonna keep her foot on the gas, okay? So it is what it is, child. Let's see how she come up out of this one. Anyway, Brian McKnight. I said, child, it's giving they both bored. Yeah, see, it's giving too much time on both of them hands. But anyway, he had the money to file his paperwork. So word on the curb is he did. I said, not Jaguar, they got ourselves sued for real this time. But anyway, after that, word on the curb is, and shout out to Ticket TV too for that little nice little word on the curb, because I did see that. Even though he did say he got it from TMZ, shout out to him for that too. I want to give a shout out to his channel because he is one of my sources. Okay, it just is what it is. Like I like his like Diddy content and stuff like that. So anyway, shout out to him and his channel. You see, cause your girl Shay Renee ain't no hater. So shout out to that too. Now anyway, Mary J. Blige is being sued. Oh my God, why we on being sued? You see, Miss Preston Girl, what you done did? Mary J. Blige is being sued for $5 million. Okay. I said, child, she going for it. By Diddy's baby mama, Misa. I believe that's how you say her name, Misa. Um, I said, but she's suing Mary J. Blige over another man. Like something about him and his music. I said, okay. I said, okay. You see. I said, take the what and leave the what? Now, yeah. You see, it's crumbling. Or like Selena Johnson said, it's all falling down, you see. It's just beginning to all fall down. Yeah, Diddy's empire is definitely looking like it's starting to crumble. Okay? And then speaking of Diddy, they saying allegedly this man's latest defense that he wants to come with is him saying, like Pookie, a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. You see? This man said he was out of his mind. Yeah. If you let Diddy tell it, he said he was... I don't even know if you can say that over here. I don't have time for it. He said he was on the booze, y'all, and all the other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yes. So he said that's gonna be his defense. You see, he was out of his mind. There's no way he can take accountability for every single thing they said he was doing. I said, okay, well, you run with that. You see, you run with that, Miss Preston Curl, and see if you can free yourself, okay? Like Fantasia said. Cause trial is next month, okay, in May. And at first, they was reporting that Diddy was going to like they had gave him a 2-month like setback, you know, like 2 months, June and July, to get his shit, you see, together. But then it was reported that, like, no, that's not true. They're going to be ready to go to trial in May. I'm like, ooh, you know, Diddy really better get it together, like, and fast. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. You see? Whatever excuse he gonna use, he better be goddamn getting ready to use it. Okay? It just is what it is. I said, this is what you want, and remember, because I remember. I said, Puff crazy. I said, what? I said, nah. What? That man was requesting a trial within 90 days, you know? He was ready. He was ready. I said, this is the fastest goddamn trial on track to date. And it is, you know, it still is. I want to say Puff went to jail in November or something like that. He ain't been in jail that damn long. You know? The average person be in jail, hell, for years before they go to trial. He ain't even been in jail a full year. So yeah, he pushing them. He was rushing them. Child, and 5, 4, 3, 2, your time is up, child. Like, you see, May is here. So anyway, and y'all know word on the curb is Puff is he better be goddamn ready. You see, he better be goddamn ready. Okay. Well, I don't know what he gonna do. I don't know what he gonna do. I know he been trying to use his get out of jail free card. I see that ain't the hell working. So It is what it is. But let me say, I bit my damn tongue. Let me say this though. Okay? Maybe I shouldn't be saying it, but I don't give a damn. I am. Because I was just seeing what Stephen A. Smith was saying. Like, he was saying, it's one thing to report on, like he said, the Shannon Sharp situation. He said it's two ways to report on it, right? He said we could be like, Shannon Sharp is being sued, you know, for $50 million by somebody that said he raped them. Boy, Shannon, do y'all believe he did that? You know what I'm saying? Or you could be like, Shannon Sharp is being sued, y'all. Oh my God, y'all remember how he was sitting around talking about how it's them young gunners? Yeah, it's them young, you see? Listen, boy, buddy, you see? What's his name I said? Who said that? Steven? Like, listen. Because I see what he was saying. I understand what he was saying. I get it. But, like, now it's just we at the point where they don't want us to talk. You know what I'm saying? They don't want us to really talk. Like, for instance, they don't want us to be on some, well, damn, Shannon, you need to mess with somebody that's more close in your age. You know? Yeah. You old. And the truth of the matter is, they just need some money. So it's nasty. You see? It is. It's nasty. Why wouldn't you want somebody that wants you? Like, ugh. But whatever. You see? Like, but now, you so fixated on whatever you so fixated that you can't tell she like in her fucking head. You know what I'm saying? And when y'all done, she can't wait to like, You know what I'm saying? But you can't tell him nothing. You see, it just is what it is. You can't tell him nothing because I know one thing. I just recently seen a clip. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Period. I don't care what's going on. You see, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Hit the like button because that tells YouTube you like something. You see, so shout out to that. And we're gonna need YouTube to know you like something. Okay. So shout out to that. But anyway, it's a mess. But Shannon Sharp, I'm just like, he really, I saw a clip that was saying, like, he don't care. He don't care. He don't care. He like younger women. And ain't nobody gonna change that. See, the clip look new. But I don't know how new it is. The thing is, Shannon still been recording. He still been working. So it ain't no telling if that's a new clip or not. But either way it go, if it is a new clip, man, listen, you can't tell him nothing. So let him do whatever it is he gonna do. Okay? That being said, when we report on him, we gonna report on him however we want to report on him. You see, we ain't got to like feel sorry for him in no way, no shape or form. You know what I'm saying? We don't. We don't owe him that. You see? So shout out to that. I just had to get that out the way. Okay, it is what it is. I said I had to make room. Okay, period. For that one. Because that wasn't even on the... It just ran across my mind, you know what I'm saying? And I had to make time for that because, like, Stephen A., you got some nerve. You see. Um, Now, I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. Like, if... I look at it like this, right? If it was anybody else would love I don't know, some sympathy, you know, and like some what else is I'm looking for? Pity. You know, I don't, maybe not, that's not the right word, but like I get it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Stephen A is trying to show Shannon Sharp that like it's not all bad. You know? One. And then two, a part of me feels like Stephen A has a work relationship with Shannon Sharp. You know what I'm saying? It's in his best interest to keep that going, I feel like. Like, they already got contracts signed, if that makes sense. And then I take it a step further. Y'all know some messages. I'm finna wrap this up real quick, though. Y'all know some messages recently came out where Shannon Sharp was saying, like, he don't really mess with a lot of people in Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? And the truth of the matter is, I could see right now. I see right now the window for people who look like that to get on in them spaces that Stephen A. Smith and Shannon Sharp frequent is small, y'all. It is so small. Like, they do not be wanting to hire them. You know what I'm saying? For whatever reason. I don't know what the reason is either. You know, I don't know. If I had an idea or something I thought it could be, y'all know what I would tell y'all. But no, I don't have no reasoning for that. I don't. I just know that they act very, 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 very funny. Like, very, very, very funny. They do. And like, if you notice, if you pay attention, you know, some of them are starting to work their way up. Some of them are doing better than others. Like, for instance, I just recently was saying that Ocho Cinco. You know what I'm saying? I was saying Ocho Cinco, you know, I feel like Ocho Cinco walk off. I forgot what I was saying about him. For real. You want the truth? Go on, get ready to handle the truth. Damn it. For real. The real thing is, I forgot what I was saying about him. But I know one thing I did say is, like, if Ocho Cinco was to walk away from his show, that show with him and Shannon Sharp, I feel like Shannon Sharp, like his like the people that he could put in Ocho's place is small. You know what I'm saying? And I even said Steven Jackson probably would be a good fit for that. And then look at Steven Jackson sending Shannon Sharp a shout out just recently. You know what I'm saying? Basically saying don't kick him while he down. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Like, it'd be hard for them to get on ESPN and stuff like that. I just don't know what else to tell y'all. It's really, really hard. And Shannon Sharp is just one of them ones that they like. You know what I'm saying? They like him. But shoot, he done made somebody mad. So it is what it is. And I told y'all, a lot of people feel like whoever he made mad, he made him mad with that Cat Williams interview, and I believe that. A part of me will be willing to down there bet my bottom dollar on that one. You know what I'm saying? There's something is going on. Because it's always something going on, y'all. Like, for real. When they want to protect these people from lawsuits and stuff like that, they do. If they wanted to, you see, They could have protected Shannon Sharp from this because they do. They know how. They have their ways, but they didn't. And if and will do they think he's worth it? We just gonna have to wait and see. You know what I'm saying? Or we're gonna have to see if he being punished. But anyway, Lil Durk is allegedly learning Arabic. And shooting hoops while he on lock right now to keep his spirits up. And then they saying that you know, Durk, he got a little bit of hope right now too, cause allegedly he finna be able to like pitch this whole can I get out thing to a judge, you know what I'm saying, off of all this money and this supervision and stuff like that. But the truth of the matter is, I don't know if Durk gonna be able to go somewhere. That's the truth. Just because of based off they act like he was trying to run when he got caught. You know what I'm saying? That's wild. Like, dang, I know he wish he would have made it. But anyway, shout out to Lil Durk though, and his family, who says that he is being mistreated right now. Something about some false or fake evidence, okay, that they saying the government is coming to the courts with or something like that. So yeah, shout out to Lil Durk and prayers up for him for real. Y'all know Lil Durk, I tell y'all all the time, Lil Durk is like everybody's favorite uncle, you know. Just is what it is, the favorite crazy uncle nobody wants to believe is crazy. You see, you know, he's just so real and so chill. You just overlook all that other shit that you think he be into. You see, so it is what it is. Shout out to him. Free Durk, y'all, like they say. And then after that, let me go ahead and talk about Cardi B, little sister. You see, Miss Pressy Curl, Hennessy, or Lil Hendog. I said, come on, Lil Hennessy. Like, what are we doing? You see, what are we doing, baby? Like, I feel like your sister don't really need you to come out trying to protect her, you know. In fact, I really get a vibe from Cardi B, like she be like chill, you know what I'm saying? She be on some chill. And then I'm like, this ain't really even the little sister lane to me. Now I could see the homegirl Star, you know, doing something like this. You know what I'm saying? Calling that Megan Thee Stallion. Because y'all know word on the curb is people think that the little sister is calling Megan Thee Stallion out. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I could see Star doing that. Because Star be everywhere with Cardi B. But the sister, you know, she just be in and out. You see? Like a little burger place. I'm like, listen, why don't you just go on and stay out of it, you know? Just be lit and spoiled, you see? Like Lotto's sister, you know? Or something. That's what... That's it. She doing too much, you see? She doing too much. I feel like she meddling in her sister's business, you see? I'm like, okay, here she go. Here she go. Yeah. Worried about Megan Thee Stallion. Talking about, why every time... I told y'all they might be tripping. And they just might be. I don't know. Only time will tell. Or maybe this Cardi B album. Something gonna tell us, damn it. It just is what it is. And then Megan Thee Stallion in her new song, she sure is talking about a whole lot of flip-flopping, okay? Yeah. But anyway, the little sister. She talking about, why every time a man trying to look, want to trip with my sister, or she into it with my sister, she want to look like me. And I'm like, what's she talking about? And everybody say she was talking about this, one of these, this little fake beauty mall. And I'm like, sister, girl, we've been doing that since the beginning of time. Where you been? You see? And I'm like, oh, hell, sister girl. You know, because I did look up, I looked at Megan Thee Stallion's recent pictures though, and she did have a little fake. I was blowing my nose. I think mine's just coming off a little bit. But like, yeah. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Like when people used to like fake the little beauty mode. Child. I said, sister girl, go ahead on. Ain't nobody trying to copy you, girl. Like, you know. Like X-Rocks. Girl, ain't nobody trying to copy you, sis. Go ahead. I said, and even if she was, you or your sister ain't messing with Megan Thee Stallion. You see, I'm sorry. It just is what it is, baby. Get the hell on. Girl, bye. Ha! I said, you or your sister. You or your sister. Neither one of y'all get body yada 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 yada. Yeah, not like my good Texas sis. So, what we talking about? You see? I mean, it just is what it is. So shout out to that. It's whatever, bitch. It's whatever, hoe. It's whatever, bitch. It's whatever, hoe. I like that song. You see? It is what it is. I like it. I like it. I do. She be talking shit on there. I like that. I like that. And like I see a lot of Bob channels. Ooh, Bob channels. I like you, Bob channels. I do. I like y'all. But y'all just be, ooh, y'all be getting woody. Don't y'all? The minute somebody say something y'all like, I say, ooh. They all reporting that DJ Academics called Megan Thee Stallion mid, and she's not on Nicki's level. And I'm like, you know what? First of all, don't nobody care what DJ Academics say no more. Yeah, Bobs. I'm sorry, Bobs. I mean, I know, you know. Yeah, it is what it is, but like, I don't know if y'all heard. But DJ Academics got himself canceled. You see? Like, it just, it don't give. He over there. We see him. He's scraping and scrabbling. Yeah, like Diddy said. Child, Diddy should have never. You see? I said, so shit, you just... Diddy should have never pulled that one out, you see. It just is what it is. Like, I said, I'm going to use that. You see, I'm going to use that. That one there, I'm going to run it the ground, okay? It just is what it is. So shout out to that. But, like, he over there scraping it and scrabbling, you see? Yes, he trying to figure it out. I said he just trying to figure it out. Why this ain't that and that ain't this no more. Now the truth of the matter is I don't watch DJ Academics like that. I don't. So shout out to that. And I don't know. I just feel like his buzz is dying down, you know? Now, maybe his numbers aren't, but you got to understand, DJ Academics has, like, it's not just him. Like, imagine, like, men and black people, you see? He got agents, allegedly, and all kinds of stuff, you see? Almost like CJ So Cool. Yeah, y'all know CJ So Cool allegedly sold some of his damn channel. I was like, how can you do that? Now how did he just do that? So whatever. You know, it is what it is. But like, don't nobody care what DJ Academics say. You see, and that's the truth. And then I take it a step further. I don't feel like Megan Thee Stallion's music is mid. Okay, I don't. But I do. I'm starting to realize what's going on with my good Texas sis. You see, I just haven't got all the way there. But like they say I'm warm. Yeah, I think I'm getting lukewarm. You see, it just is what it is. But the end goal, to me, the end goal is to just like be more like on the radio and stuff like that, and more in your top 10 and all of that, blase, or whatnot. And ultimately, I think it's her team. You know, I think it's her team and possibly her budget, that's stopping her from getting there. Because I see what's going on with Megan. I think I see what's going on with Megan. Megan is making, like recently, I saw Nicki Minaj had to check Armand Wiggins. I wasn't going to name drop, but I said, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Might as well. Because, like, what I'm leaving out details for, it makes no sense, you see? I said it won't make no sense. But anyway. Nicki Minaj and Armand Wiggins had a back and forth, they had a little quick little 1-2, you see, about one of her songs. And he was kind of telling her, he basically told her, you see, he did. He told her that the song could have been better, but you got off the gas, basically. The first verse was that. The second verse, hated it, And Nicki Minaj got in her bag. She hopped in her bag and she started trying to explain to him the way music works, you see. And this is basically what I gathered from it. What I gathered from it is, let's say an artist puts out a CD, okay, with 12 songs. 12. I'm not sure how many on that CD that they really set out to be bops. That's the question, you see, because I feel like artists know when they're making a CD that all 12 of those songs will not be on the radio. They be knowing that all 12 of these songs are not going to get radio play. But I don't know if they be like, 3 of these should, 2 of these should, 4 of these should, 5 of these should, 6 of these should. Like, I don't know how that goes. But I know off the rip, they don't be feeling like all 12 of them is going #1. You see? Like, I don't think that's how music works. I don't think. And the thing is, with Megan Thee Stallion, she be making a lot of songs that are just like those, you know what I'm saying? Like, straight filler songs or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't know which ones, like, she really set out on pushing and being a bop like that. You know what I'm saying? And going #1 and stuff like that. Like, which song did you really, you know what I'm saying? For real. And cause I was listening to It's Whatever, Bitch. It's whatever, ho. It's whenever, bitch. It's whenever, ho. Try to that. I was listening to that earlier. And I'm like, okay, I see what's going on. It's giving a mixtape vibe. It just is what it is. Like, the song gives mixtape vibes. It's not a bad song. It's not. People keep calling it a flop. It's not a flop. It's not a flop. But again, I'm not into the music world like that. Like, I don't follow charts like that, and I don't follow accolades like that and all that. So I cannot, I don't think I'm necessarily qualified to say what a flop is, but I will say this. I don't know what they be saying when they call a song a flop. I think when they call a song a flop, they calling it a flop because it doesn't chart. You see? But for me though, in my opinion, when I call a song a flop, it's a song that I never want to listen to again. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a song that I'm never ever going back to. You see? Yeah. Like an ex that had fucked up for that good one last time. You see? It's like that. It be like that. Like, if I'm gonna play it again and I'm gonna listen to it again and I'm gonna be playing it, like, it's not a flop to me, you know. So I don't. The only other thing I have to compare that to is songs that just like get themselves up and out of there. You know what I'm saying? Almost like songs that are not just knocked out the ballpark. So like, if you want to compare It's Whatever, Bitch, It's Whenever, huh? To They Not Like Us. They Not Like Us. They Not Like Us. Then yeah, it's a flop. Yeah. Period. Just like a, yes. Just like a, yeah. Yeah, like one of my favorite pair of shoes. That bitch flopping all day. You see, it just is what it is. Like, if you gonna compare it to songs that just, like I said, are huge and big, then yeah, call it a flop then. You know what I'm saying? But like that, to me, that's not a flop. Like, for instance, y'all know what song I like by Cardi B that a lot of people call a flop? It's Enough. I love Enough. That's my song. I think that's what it's called. Yeah. But she be like, hoes better than what they talk when they speeding. Hey, she was on that. That's my song. I like that. Okay? Okay? Hey, okay? Uh-huh. Yeah. She said, I can survive in the coldest conditions. Hey, she was talking shit on there. You see? She said, my ops linking up. Hey, come on, Cardi. That's my song. For real, that's my song. Yeah. Shout out to that. And like, I specifically remember people calling that a flop. I want to say it was hold on, that might not be the one though. I think it was the one with Kanye. People was calling it a flop. It don't matter though. Either way. Long story short, like, I don't know. I guess I gotta listen to some of y'all again and see what y'all be talking about, what y'all be calling certain songs flops, and why y'all calling them flops. I think y'all be calling them flops. I'm almost positive y'all do it because they don't chart, which I don't know. Charting is stupid to me, and charting is dead to me. Because to me, when they got rid of I was just telling my son this just recently. When they got rid of CDs, they got rid of a lot. It just is what it is. They got rid of a lot. Cause I don't buy music no more. It just is what it is. I don't buy music no more. So these people who are still able to make money from their music, they are, baby, put their ass on a Lucky Charms box. You see, they lucky. It just is what it is. Cause we living in a new day. Things are so different. I do not buy albums or music no more. For real. So like, it's crazy. For real. At this point, I'm surprised all of them ain't scraping and scrambling. Yeah, shout out to that. I mean, besides the ones who, you know, shoot, it just is what it is. But like these newbies, baby, I feel sorry for these newbies, y'all. These newbies, yeah. Child, these newbies sorry somewhere sitting with a newbie. Square business. You know what I'm saying? For real, like not even trying to be funny. But like I'm trying to see where the money coming from, Jack. For real. Like 50 Cent say, where the money at, Jack? Cause like, yeah. You know, I'm trying to figure it out. Like, yeah. I mean, my son started telling me something, you know what I'm saying? But see, he's still younger. I would have to ask my daughter. Cause I know my daughter I think she be having like Apple Music and stuff like that. I can't remember. But I would have to ask her. You know what I'm saying? But like, I don't know. After they get older, I don't know what they gonna do. Yeah, see? Cause I just feel like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like, you know, times have changed, like I said. The times have changed a lot. So I feel like a lot of people is scraping and scrambling. You know, like things are different. If y'all haven't noticed, y'all look around, things are different. Everybody at a point in time where they're trying to save some money. You know what I'm saying? Like even the people in film, they making shoot, like, man, it's crazy. You see, we living in some crazy times. It just is what it is. I feel like movies, shows, all of that stuff is slowed down a lot. I feel like it's starting to pick up again a little bit. You know, but during the whole COVID time, between COVID and between the time when the actors and actresses went on strike, you know what I'm saying, about their checks. You see, when they stopped playing about their coin. Times just change, y'all. It is so weird, like, right now. That's why, hey, on Netflix, they be talking like them old movies when we was kids. Talking, but it ain't like, they mouths ain't matching up. Like crazy. They don't care what they delivering. They don't care that we paying to see that bullshit, that BS every month. They don't care. Child, they don't care. They don't care. They don't care. Because like I said, I feel like people are, everybody is scraping and scrambling. People is leaving LA because LA is super expensive. They feel like LA ain't that no more. It ain't it no more. They ready to save a coin. That's why you got 50 Cent Whale in Louisiana. You know what I'm saying? Like people is literally which is so smart to me. I don't care what nobody say. Now, who is that? I think Tyler Perry is the one with the army base. That is so live to me. That is so live to me. And speaking of which, though, Tyler, let me just tell you, I'm a girl that pays attention to everything. When I say everything, I mean everything. Now we know you have a studio, okay, a very, very nice studio, okay, but at the same time, like, I don't want to be seeing the same houses on different shows. You see, you're gonna have to, you know. So you're gonna have to fake us out. It just is what it is. You're gonna have to fake us out. But still, I'm very, very proud of Tyler Perry and what he got going on. Because like I said, you know what I'm saying? People is starting to want to save money, child. They is doing films in their own backyards, you see. Whatever that is. Whatever that looks like. You know, like I said, they buying up army bases, which is live. Cause you know, army bases be having all kinds of stuff, you know. So if you wanna shoot a movie at a skating ring, or I mean a scene at a skating ring, you know what I'm saying? You already got that. They be having hospitals, you already got that. Army bases be having so many houses, you know, to play with. So that's live, you know, and when I be watching Tyler Perry made stuff, I just be like, you know, looking at the scenes and, you know, mesmerized with everything, all that creative space, you know, he allegedly has. But see, I'm not sure if it's Tyler Perry, but I think it is. I think he bought an army base and made it his studio or something like that. But that's nice. Overall, it's nice. But yeah, child, it's a lot going on. And I'm not sure exactly how we got there. But again, though, it's a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot going on in Hollywood, y'all, for real. I forgot what I was even talking to y'all about. Hell, I went from Cardi B's little sister. Oh, that's what I was talking about. Megan Thee Stallion. That's crazy. I don't know how I got all the way there. But yeah. Shoot, people ain't buying music like that. They not. I don't care what nobody say. People ain't buying music like that. I do feel like people are still getting a coin from music, however they are. You know, whether it be like people that listen to it for free, like me, you know what I'm saying? They still able to get their little coin, you know, like YouTube music checks or whatever, you know, but these people are still getting their coin, though. I gotta say that. These people still getting their coin. You know, they still getting their money. But for the life of me, I really don't know how. You know what I'm saying? I really just can't tell you how like that. I mean, my only assumption is some people is still buying music. I mean, it just is what it is. They still buying it. So, you know, shout out to them and congratulations to them on that. But I just feel like these days it's gonna be harder to do that. I don't care what nobody say. Unless you certain artists. You know? Unless you certain artists. And I don't know how to explain it, but like certain artists have people that go crazy over them. You know what I'm saying? Almost like the Chris Brown. It just is what it is. Your Chris Brown. Your Chris Brown. Yeah. NBA Youngboy. Yeah. Your Raw Waves. You know, like those three people off the rip, they have a fan base that's gonna support them. Period. They have people that like go crazy over what they do. And yeah. I feel like you gonna need that. You know what I'm saying? In today's society, you gonna need that. Because once you get people like me, you see, who got bills and stuff. It's just like, I don't know. I can't explain it, but I feel like kids, you know? It ain't no different than McDonald's. I feel like McDonald's be staying in people's pockets because of the kids. You know, they did a hell of a thing with that Happy Meal. Same thing with music. You know, I feel like the kids will support it. The kids will want to spend money on your merch, and you see, it's just like, yeah. But other than that, I don't feel like it's a time like that for nobody. You know what I'm saying? DJ academics included. Like, yeah. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because he loved to talk about how rich he is and all of that. But I'm sure his bag has probably, now, I'm not wishing that on him. I'm just saying, like, by the looks of it, you would think his bag then slowed up a little bit. A little bit. Especially since he got himself into that scandal. Like, no, you know? I just feel like DJ Academic stock should be down. You see? His stock. Yeah. It's probably not as high as it was, you know, this time last year. So it's like, man, who cares? You see? Who gives a toot and a beat, you know, about what DJ Academics had to say about Megan Thee Stallion. And I'll take it a step further. I like Megan Thee Stallion, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not finna sugarcoat nothing I think about her, nothing I think about her career. The truth of the matter is I feel like the talent is there. So it's something else going on with her. And if I had to guess, maybe it's just her budget. You know, maybe her budget. And I'll take it a step further. Maybe, because y'all know I was saying if Jay-Z is involved, it don't seem like Jay-Z involved. Because Megan Thee Stallion don't put out Jay-Z's type of music to me. So then I start to question, how involved is he? It made me feel like he's not that involved. You know, like I let you run with people thinking I'm involved, but I'm not really that involved like that. Cause she just don't put out Jay-Z's on what I think Jay-Z's level of quality of music is. You know what I'm saying? And that could be because maybe she don't sell like a Beyonce. Maybe she's not, you know, I was watching a video with Didi one time where he was saying, you know, you can be lukewarm. There's a such thing as lukewarm, and then there's hot. You see? Maybe the H-Town top hottie just really ain't that hot like that. You see, when it comes to like selling. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, there is a difference. There is artists, and then there's people that people just lose their mind over. You know what I'm saying? Like I said. And like maybe that's the difference. You know, maybe that's the difference. But like I said, the talent is there. The talent is there. Like Doja Cat ain't no more talented than Megan Thee Stallion. She's not. Doja Cat, man, Doja Cat has the right people around her. You know, I just feel like it's a difference. It is a huge difference. No different than Doechii. It's no different than Doechii. Doechii ain't that much more talented than anyone. You know? She just hasn't had the right people around her. And now it seems like they starting to put some better people around her. You know? So it's showing. It will begin to show. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to Megan Thee Stallion, I will always compare Megan Thee Stallion to Doja Cat, and a lot of rap girls, because Doja Cat is that girl. when it comes to like bops. You know, like I mean, I'm not saying Nicki ain't. I'm just saying like we talking about outside of Nicki Minaj, right? We already know. We already know. Nicki Minaj already told us. She number one. Everybody else got to argue over the next 4 slots, right? So we not talking about Nicki Minaj. I said Doja Cat is the next girl that you want to, the next girl to beat, if you ask me, because Doja Cat consistently be on the radio. Doja Cat consistently be coming with that heat. You know what I'm saying? She do. She do. And I want to say, I always get confused with this. Damn, I wish I had my remote right here. I cut my TV on and see real quick. But I want to say Doja Cat, Sweetie, and Megan Thee Stallion got a song together. And it was a bop. You see? And I always go back to that. I always go back to that. Because that lets me know that anything Doja Cat is involved with is fucking around. It just is what it is. Yeah. And so that lets me know that it's not. So I would say the problem is Megan in some way or another. You see? Because if you can get on a song with Doja Cat and it be a bop, get up and get itself up out of there, then it's you. It's you and it's your team. Because Doja Cat team isn't allowing her to make no mediocre music. Doja Cat team is shooting for a certain sound and a certain like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like I was saying, Doja Cat shoots for number ones, okay? Or top. You see? Doja Cat team shoots for top 10, top 5, number 1. Whenever Doja Cat got a song on the radio, it gets worn out. Yes, like some work boots. Shout out to that. It gets wore the hell out. You see? They run it in the ground. Megan Thee Stallion got to tell herself, I want that, or I don't want it. You know? It just is what it is. She has to find that. The talent is there. But I feel like it's other stuff that comes into play. And it's other people's jobs that gotta come into play to make it magical. To make it art. You know what I'm saying? And a masterpiece. I feel like Megan can't do all of that herself. She cannot write the music, choose the beats, you know, like put the sound together. She can't do all of that. I feel like And this could be just a thought. But I feel like Doja Cat can just show up and rap. You know? You know what I'm saying? All she got to do is just rap. You know? I feel like the people around her know what the hell they doing. Period. Yes, and they do it well, Miss Preston Curl. You see? Uh-huh. 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 So shout out to that. I say, how the hell a man gonna put a woman out of her? Yeah. A shout out to that. And it's another thing. Y'all remember, I'm a savage. Classy, bougie, ratchet. You see? Got up and got himself up out of there. But that was that Beyonce. That was Beyonce. You know? That was all Beyonce. Now that's not saying Megan Thee Stallion didn't do her part. Megan Thee Stallion did her thing. You know? But what I'm saying is Beyonce brought the music, I feel like. And all Megan had to do was show up and rap. Why? Because Beyonce got the right people around her, damn it. She got the right people around her that's going to help her put the right songs together. Sometimes talent alone isn't enough. You see? And sometimes artists be having to learn that the hard way. You know who I think having to learn that the hard way right now? Lil Baby. Lil Baby. Hell, I'll take it a step further. I feel like the minute Lil Baby possibly lost Gunna, all up in smoke. You see, it just is what it is. I don't even know if Lil Baby has the talent to carry him what he needs it to carry him right now. I'm not sure. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. But like, no. You know what I'm saying? Like, talent alone, it just ain't enough. I feel like it ain't enough. It's not. You know what I'm saying? Because there's too many people out here that can rap. Shoot, Egg Boy V can rap when she feel like it. Yeah, when she ain't trying to sound like Young Thug. And we can understand her. It's all right. It's all right. All right. Like the song said, y'all. But anyway, you have so many people who are talented. They can rap. But it's so much more to rapping than just rapping. You see, I'm talking about in order to have, like, put a real bop together. I hate when people act like that's so easy and that's just the easiest thing. It's not, y'all. It's not. And y'all be on people's heads. And to me, y'all be quick to fold y'all arms and be like, what the fuck was that and what's next with people who the music was like okay to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hate the way y'all do Ice Spice. Ice Spice music don't sound that bad to me. It don't. It sounds like she got her own little sound and she be vibing and riding her own little wave. You know what I'm saying? And for whatever reason, people just ain't getting with that. So they be knocking it. You know what I'm saying? Which makes her not confident. And then, you know, once the confidence drop, the music drops. You know what I'm saying? Because Munch and all her other hit songs that first brought her out that people liked, They know different than what she dropping right now. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But yeah, my bad, y'all. I didn't mean to go long on the Megan Thee Stallion, DJ Academics opinion, you know, but it just is what it is. DJ Academics is, I don't know what to say about him. I guess right now, to me, if you ask me, he catering to Barb's. You know, it just is what it is. He catering to Barb's, which I understand the Barb's. I get it. The Barb's are the Barb's. You know, they are a strong, strong, strong fan base. And the truth of the matter is, there is strength in numbers. You know what I'm saying? So I can understand why people cater to them. I see people cater to them all day, every day on YouTube. Do your thing. Um, but at the end of the day, I just feel like you're not gonna get the real from DJ Academics, especially because not only do he cater to the boss, he is a Tory Lanez fan. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, diehard fan. So like Megan is like an op to him. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, like expected. It's expected. That man ain't gonna say shit good. You see, out of his mouth about no damn Megan Thee Stallion. You know. So it is what it is. It's like, don't even come over here telling me nothing about what he said. Yeah, shout out to that. That's how you gotta be sometimes. With certain people, cause you know it wasn't no good. And speaking of which, I wonder if any of them helped Malago Grams out. You see, yeah, cause it's all fun and games until that GoFundMe go up. You know. And it's not that he owe her nothing, because he don't owe her nothing, but I think he said he would give her something. So, like, yeah. Now. One thing about me, I'ma like to see you walking how you talking now. Yeah. Shout out to that. I'ma like to see you play it how you say it. It just is what it is. So like I said, I hope he, you know, donated to the cause. You see, since he's so concerned, Miss Preston Curl. You see, I'm gonna need him to see Malago Grams all the way through, okay, to the finish line, cause apparently her and Megan Thee Stallion, they little issues still going on, okay? Megan Thee Stallion is just getting started, you know, which I hate for that. I hate that for her, but again, I hope Megan is okay. You know, it is what it is. I hope she okay. And overall, I think she is. You know, I think she is. I feel like Megan Thee Stallion ain't got regular people problems no more. She don't have regular people financial problems anymore. You know what I'm saying? Because she ain't got regular people money no more. So, with that being said, that she winning. Now all she gotta do is continue to, you know, make her coin. It is what it is. Make her coin and be happy. You know what I'm saying? Be happy along the way. You know, that's the thing about life. You cannot stop and not smell your flowers. You know what I'm saying? Just because the wind is blowing around shit. You know, I mean, it just is what it is. You gonna have to still stop and sniff. Yeah. Shout out to that. I say you're gonna still have to stop and sniff your shit. You see, it just is what it is, because life gets hard. Life gets hard. So, you know, what about them times when you happy for yourself, when you proud of yourself, when you see your progress, when you celebrating you? You know what I'm saying? Man, the times are magical. magical, y'all. So anyway, Booba Stars, I was on here longer than I thought I was gonna be. It's all good. I had a funky good time. It's crazy too, cause I worked out today. And like usually working out take a lot out of me. You know what I'm saying? Usually, I don't really like to work out. I mean, I don't like to work and work out, if that makes sense. Usually I'm gonna do either or. But I did. Yeah, I went and got that this morning. Thank you, Lord. And I ate so I could take me some medicine, and then I got on here with y'all. But it's crazy too, cause you know when I usually after I work out, I'm ready to eat, and I feel, you know, a little tired. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't need to reset and you know, relax and stuff like that. So it is what it is. But I took care of that though. Yes, baby. I said just like a Amazon worker, I had to handle that. So anyway, shout out to that child, and shout out to everybody who came through. I appreciate you all. Y'all know that. I do. Shout out to that. Like, it is what it is. We in the building. I love you all, and I especially love y'all for loving me. I will see y'all on my next video, which is hopefully tomorrow, y'all. Bye.